listening to Lil Debi, a bite-sized version of the podcast, Upcycling with Deb. I'm your host, Deb Colameta. I wrote a #1 best-selling book called Best Offer, Best Life, and it teaches you how to leverage online yard sales to get the wealth that you want. I hope you'll get your free downloadable guide on my website, thedebsite.com. I have a sticky note addiction. I love using sticky notes. I put them all over my calendar. I use them for to-do lists. I have lined ones for schoolwork. When I'm grading things, I use them to jot things down. When I'm giving a lecture, I use sticky notes all around the perimeter of my monitor to help me remember to say certain things. I love sticky notes on the wall, sticky notes all day long. One of the ways I use sticky notes is to capture the funny things that my kids say every single day. For a long time, I was trying to use a mother's journal or some kind of a book to help me to keep track of the funny, cute things that they say or the little situations that we would get into. And I found that I was always looking for the book. You have to be able to capture those funny quips quickly, or else you get to the end of the day and it becomes a chore to write them down. Also, I tend to forget. So I'm like, oh, I know they said something so funny at the restaurant today. What did they say? I can't remember. Well, if I use a sticky note, I always have one in my purse, or in most of the rooms in my house, I usually have a sticky note pad nearby. So I take a little sticky note, doesn't have to match the previous sticky note, and I put down the name of the child, the date, and the clever little quip or saying or situation just on that little square sticky note. That's it. It's captured. Then I take that sticky note and I slap it in a notebook. Done. So everything's organized. Nope, nothing's typewritten. I just write down what they say real quick. And they love that acknowledgement when they've said something funny and I run to put it down on a sticky note. They know it's good. So that's like this cute little zing of validation that they get, a gold star. And we love to flip through that simple notebook with all these mismatched sticky notes. We see the funny things that they've said that we completely forgot about, and we love reviewing them. It's this great thing. They love to have this chronology of their clever little sayings. And then I don't have to struggle to tell them funny stories from when they were little because I'm too tired to remember. I can flip through this book and I enjoy it just as much as they do. That's my tip for using sticky notes to help preserve your kids' childhood memories. Easy peasy. Thanks for listening to this episode of Lil Debi, a bite-sized version of the podcast Upcycling with Deb. I'm your host, Deb Colameta. You can reach me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Deb Colameta. I hope you'll get your free downloadable guide on my website, thedebsite.com.